Aabhan. DMK is staging a statewide protest to denounce the BJP-led government's persistent refusal to release the 4,034 crore in funding designated for Tamil Nadu under the MGNREGA scheme. DMK is demanding the release of 4,034 crore rupees due in wages by the union government. The DMK in fact has planned agitations at 2 places in every union across the state. Taking to social media platform X, Stalin criticized the centre for its alleged apathy towards rural workers. He claimed that the BJP government, which waives off corporate loans worth lakhs of crores with a single signature, was unwilling to pay the hard-earned wages of poor labourers. The statewide protest, held at nearly 1,170 locations, saw thousands of DMK workers and, in fact, DMK members and affected workers taking to the streets with placards demanding their rightful wages. Women participated in large numbers, echoing the call for the immediate release of 4,034 crore owed to Tamil Nadu's MGNREGA workforce.
Yes, the statewide protest has been held at 1,170 locations. So at least 500 DMK members, affected workers, taking to the streets with placards demanding the rightful wages. Most of them women has participated in large numbers, echoing the call for the immediate release of 4,034 crores. Now, this has been put out by MK Stalin, the Chief Minister, in his tweet. He said he has harshly criticized the centre for its apathy towards rural workers. He has claimed that the BJP government, which waives off corporate loans worth lakhs of crores with a single signature, was unwilling to pay the hard-earned wages of poor labourers. He further on adds that the ruthless BJP has set out to destroy MGNREGA, the backbone of the Indian rural economy developed by the UPA government. If corporates can get financial relief so easily, why is there no money to pay those who toiled under the scorching sun? No money or no heart. Now, this is the question that's been raised by MK Stalin, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, because the wages has been pending for the last 3 months. What we understand, the protest will be held today until evening 6 o'clock at various locations across Tamil Nadu. Now, remember, this is not the issue that's been raised by Tamil Nadu, but also adjacent state of Kerala. And, the adjacent state of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, has raised the same issue. Now, Kerala Chief Minister also demanded earlier that, such an issue is persisting. There is, funds that has to be allocated for the MGNREGA for the last 2 to 3 months, and due to which at least 659 crores worth money is yet to be allocated for the MGNREGA workers in Kerala. In Karnataka also, a similar amount is yet to be dispersed. Hence, this has become a common issue for the, at least for the 3 southern states in here, and this has become a major issue. Earlier also, MK Stalin has, made a similar, allegations against the central government. Saying that the MGNREGA funds has been withheld. Now, also, if you look at the protesters, one of the protest banners is directly questioned Prime Minister Narendra Modi, asking, where is our salary? Now, another highlighted that Tamil Nadu social welfare measures, noting that while the state government provides rupees 1,000 in monthly financial aid to women, the centre government is failing to deliver wages which it owes to the labourers. Now, remember, the Tamil Nadu has been spending a huge amount for welfare projects in the budget that just got over earlier. We know that MK Stalin has been, allocating money for women and also for students, who are from the economically weaker section. So, MK Stalin is saying that the central government should come ahead and, ensure that this 4,200 crores money is being dispersed. Remember, it's a scathing attack that he has made against the BJP-led central government, accusing it of neglecting the plight of the MGNREGA workers. Now, his remarks came as hundreds of DMK party workers staged massive protest across the state demanding the immediate release of pending wages under the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, and also we need to see, as you know, how the central government react to it. Till now, there has not been any reaction to this particular protest. But even the Tamil Nadu BJP chief Annamalai is yet to speak on this matter. We are waiting as what response the central government will be providing as far as this matter is concerned, because even the southern states, as not just on the MGNREGA matter, even on a fund allocation, the southern states, especially Tamil Nadu and Kerala, has been saying that the center is not dispersing the funds, and yet the state government is in a very financially in a very difficult situation. But at this point of time, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has made it very, very clear that the central government should release the 4,000 plus crores of worth money that is meant to be allocated to the MGNREGA workers.
Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has once again raised the delimitation issue. Taking to social media, he cited a recent article in the globally renowned magazine, The Economist, which he claimed had highlighted his views on the issue. He claimed that The Economist has taken up the issue of delimitation and referenced his interview in its coverage. Expressing concern, Stalin warned that the exercise could systematically dilute the voice of the South. Calling for transparency in the process, he urged Union Home Minister Amit Shah to present the plan in Parliament rather than making vague statements at public rallies. Drawing parallels with the past decisions such as demonetization and the abrogation of Article 370, Stalin argued that the BJP's track record made it difficult to trust the party's intentions. Beyond political representation, he stressed that the issues also involve safeguarding the linguistic and cultural identity of Tamil Nadu and other southern states. Asserting that the South cannot remain passive, he pointed to Tamil Nadu's history of resisting what he described as the union government's overreach and vowed to continue the legacy if needed. Switching our focus now, senior party leader and actor Mithun Chakraborty has sparked controversy with his remarks, drawing sharp criticism from the Trinamool Congress. Mithun Chakraborty, while urging Hindu voters in West Bengal to unite, made a controversial statement referencing Bangladesh. Addressing a gathering, he claimed that what has happened in Bangladesh is just a trailer and raised doubts about the future existence of Hindu Bengalis in the state. Chakraborty urged Hindus to come out in large numbers and vote, calling it a fight for survival. Take a listen.
আমি চিৎকার করে রিকোয়েস্ট করছি এবার ভোট করুন। বাংলাদেশ একটা ট্রেলার দেখিয়েছে আপনাদের, এরপরে পশ্চিম বাংলায় বাঙালি থাকবে কিনা সেটা নিয়ে আমার কাছে প্রশ্ন রয়ে যাবে। বাঙালির অস্তিত্ব বিপন্ন কি বলছেন? বি ভেরি কেয়ারফুল, ইভেন ইউ ইনক্লুডেড, বি ভেরি ভেরি কেয়ারফুল। কারণ যেসব মিটিং চলছে সেগুলো তো আপনারা খবর রাখেন না। কি চলছে সেটা বলতে পারবো না প্রকাশ্যে। অপোজিশনের তারা যেসব মিটিং করছে শুনলে পরে গায়ে কাঁটা দেবে, সেটা শুনবেন কিছুদিন পরে সব বেরিয়ে যাবে মার্কেটে। কিন্তু এটুকু বলে রাখলাম, এই 9% হিন্দুদের রিকোয়েস্ট করছি বেরিয়ে আসুন, ভোট করুন, এটা আমাদের অস্তিত্বের লড়াই।
His remarks have triggered a sharp reaction from the ruling Trinamool Congress. TMC leader Jaiprakash Majumdar accused Chakraborty of trying to incite unrest by invoking the situation in Bangladesh. All right, moving on now, trouble continues to mount for comedian Kunal Kamra. 3 more cases have been filed against him at Mumbai's Khar police station over his alleged remarks about Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde. The complaints were lodged by the Jalgaon mayor, a Nashik hotelier and a businessman. Now, despite multiple summons, Kamra is yet to appear for questioning. On the 27th of March, Mumbai police issued the 3rd summon, asking him to appear on the 31st of March. Earlier, the Madras High Court granted him interim anticipatory bail until the 7th of April after he cited threats following his satirical remarks. His alleged Gaddar remark aimed at Eknath Shinde during a stand-up show sparked a political uproar, with leaders demanding action against him. In response, Yuva Sena, the youth wing of Shinde Shiv Sena, vandalized the Habitat comedy venue where the show was filmed. Despite mounting pressure, Kamra has refused to apologize, but he continues to assure that he would cooperate with the police. Recently released L2 Empuraan has sparked controversy over its depiction of events related to the 2002 Gujarat riots. The film features a Hindutva outfit leader as the primary antagonist, portrayed as orchestrating the massacre of Zaid Masood's family, played by Prithviraj Sukumaran during the riots. This has led to a backlash from right-wing groups who allege that the film is anti-Hindu, while the left and the Congress factions have lauded it for its unflinching portrayal of right-wing extremism. Screenwriter Murali Gopi, however, has dismissed the controversy, asserting that people are free to interpret the film as they see it. He said this to PTI, and I quote, "I will maintain complete silence on the matter. Let them debate. Everyone has the right to their own interpretation." He also criticized the left, arguing that they abandoned their core ideology long ago. Now the left is non-existent now. They've shifted to the extreme right, he claimed. While Hindutva activists continue to voice their outrage on social media, the BJP's Kerala unit has chosen to stay out of the debate, stating that viewers can form their own opinions after watching the film. Empuraan is the second installment of a planned trilogy that began with Prithviraj's 2019 directorial debut Lucifer. The film also features Manju Warrior, Abhimanyu Singh, Tovino Thomas, Andrea Tivadar, Jerome Flynn and Indrajit Sukumaran in pivotal roles. Moving on now, United States President Donald Trump presented a positive front on tariff talks between Washington and India, adding that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is a very smart man. Trump said, and I quote, "Prime Minister Modi was here just recently and we've always been very good friends. India is one of the highest tariffing nations in the world. It's brutal." He, referring to Modi, is a very smart man and a great friend of mine actually, and we had very good talks. I think it's going to work out very well between India and our country. Very, very well. His statement comes days after he declared a 25% tariff on all imported vehicles entering the United States. The tariffs set to take effect on the 2nd of April will impact nearly half of all vehicles sold in the United States, including American brands assembled overseas. Among the various occasions when Trump highlighted India's high tariffs was when he announced reciprocal tariffs. Prime Minister Modi had visited Washington, D.C. in Feb and held bilateral discussions with Trump. The visit came less than a month after Trump was sworn in as United States President for his second term. During the visit, both India and the US resolved to deepen the bilateral trade relationship to promote growth that ensures national security and job creation. Prime Minister Modi and US President Donald Trump set a new bilateral trade target, Mission 500, aiming to more than double the total two-way goods and service trade to $500 billion by 2030.
How much do you want?
Well, you know, Prime Minister Modi was here just recently, and we've always been very good friends. India is one of the highest tariffing nations in the world. You know that. I know. Thank you for shaking your head, but it's brutal. It's brutal. They're very smart, and he's a very smart man and a great friend of mine, actually. And we had very good talks. I think it's going to work out very well between India and our country. Very, very well. And I want to say you have a great Prime Minister.
All right. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to visit Nagpur on the 30th of March on the Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Saturday hailed the success of security forces in a major anti-Naxal operation in Sukma district in Chhattisgarh, where 16 Naxalites were neutralized and a significant cache of automatic weapons were recovered. 2 jawans have also sustained injuries during the operation. Terming it another decisive blow to Naxalism, Shah reaffirmed the Prime Minister Modi government's commitment to eradicating Naxalism by 31st of March 2026. Amit Shah took to platform X and wrote, "Another strike on Naxalism. Our security agencies have neutralized 16 Naxalites and recovered a massive cache of automatic weapons in an operation in Sukma. Under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, we are resolved to eradicating Naxalism before the 31st of March 2026. My appeal to those with arms is that weapons and violence cannot bring change, only peace and development can." Security forces seized a large cache of sophisticated weapons, including AK-47 rifles, self-loading rifles and INSAS rifles from the area. According to sources, Home Minister Amit Shah will visit Chhattisgarh on the 4th and 5th of April. Authorities in Nepal have arrested more than 100 people as the investigation into the deadly violence during the pro-monarchy protests in Kathmandu on Friday. Several places in Kathmandu witnessed a tense situation after the pro-monarchy protesters seeking the restoration of the constitutional monarchy in the country pelted stones, set vehicles ablaze and looted shops. Monarchists there chanted slogans like Raja Aao, Desh Bachao, which roughly translates to "May King come to save the country." As per the police, 2 people, including a television cameraman and a protester, were killed in the clashes there that injured at least 112 people. Used tear gas, water cannons and blank rounds to disperse thousands of protesters. Several demonstrators were detained for attempting to enter the restricted New Baneshwar area. The army, in fact, was later called to control the situation. The protest was led by the Rashtriya Prajatantra Party and other monarchist groups led the demonstration, calling for King Gyanendra Shah. The demand follows his video message on Democracy Day, the 19th of Feb, urging public support. Now, at this point in time, let me remind all our viewers that Nepal abolished its 240-year-old monarchy in 2008, becoming a secular democratic republic. But as you can see, tensions over its political future continue to flare. Now, TV9 Group is holding its 3rd edition of TV9 Signature Thought Fest, What India Thinks Today. And speaking at the summit, actor Vijay Deverakonda addressed the North versus South debate. He said that he is confident that in the years to come, the distinction will dissolve and North and South films will be referred to as Indian cinema.
Why won't in the North they love South cinema? And why won't in the South people have favorite stars from the North? And eventually with technology and OTT and digital platforms, it's all becoming one. Like you sit in Bombay, you watch Malayalam film, you watch Hindi film, you watch Telugu film. It's eventually this habit is going to become Indian film. So you'll see directors collaborating with actors from everywhere. You'll see actors collaborating. If Ranbir did a voiceover for me, it's a collaboration. This wouldn't have happened 5 years ago. So eventually I think you'll see stars, directors, production houses just collaborating across to serve the Indian audience. I think that is there in the immediate future. That's like the next 2 to 5 years that's going to happen in a big way. I think that's a change that will happen.
Actor Yami Gautam spoke about a plethora of topics at India's biggest Thought Fest of 2025, the 3rd edition of TV9 Network's What India Thinks Today. Among other subjects, she also addressed the current controversy over Kunal Kamra's remarks on Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, highlighting that people must know about their rights and duties.
I have not seen that video, please pardon me. मैं अभी एक फिल्म शूट कर रही हूँ और जब मैं शूट करती हूँ एज अ रूल ऑफ कोर्स आई एम अवेयर कि करंट अफेयर्स में क्या हो रहा है, बट अगर आप सोशल मीडिया ऐसे कुछ बात करें आई जस्ट लॉग आउट. सो आई हैव नो आइडिया व्हाट इज द न्यू ओपिनियन और व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. जब मैंने पॉलिटिकल साइंस पढ़ा था मुझे याद है हक के साथ ही लाइन थी मेरी ड्यूटी. तो ये दोनों कहीं ना कहीं वो बोलते हैं सिक्के के दो पहलू हैं.
Now, before delivering his keynote address at the TV9 What India Thinks Today summit, Prime Minister Narendra Modi took a special moment to meet India's future football stars. The 28 young talents selected through the India Tigers and Tigresses campaign. These young athletes, handpicked from across the nation, had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to share the stage with the Prime Minister. But the biggest highlight? The Prime Minister himself called it his privilege to get a picture with these future superstars. Here's how the unforgettable moment unfolded.
जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करिए प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का.
जो मुश्किलों का अंबार है वही तो मेरे हौसलों की मीनार है.
In welcoming Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
A moment of pride, a vision realized at TV9's What India Thinks Today summit. Before Prime Minister Narendra Modi's keynote address, the future of Indian football took center stage. The 28 Indian Tigers and Tigresses, handpicked from across the country, stood shoulder to shoulder with the Prime Minister, a moment they will cherish forever.
मैं इस प्रयास के लिए बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन करता हूं आपकी पूरी टीम को. और सबसे बड़ी खुशी की बात है कि आपने इस इवेंट को एक मीडिया हाउस की भलाई के लिए नहीं, देश की भलाई के लिए आपने उसकी रचना की. 50,000 नौजवानों के साथ एक मिशन मोड में बातचीत करना, उनको जोड़ना, उनको मिशन से साथ जोड़ना और उसमें से जो बच्चे सिलेक्ट होकर के आए उनकी आगे की ट्रेनिंग की चिंता करना, ये अपने आप में बहुत अद्भुत काम है. मैं आपको बहुत बधाई देता हूं.
And then a historic endorsement. The Prime Minister not only appreciated TV9's initiative, but made it personal.
नौजवानों से मुझे यहाँ फोटो निकलवाने का मौका मिला है. मुझे भी खुशी हुई कि देश के होनहार लोगों के साथ मैं अपनी फोटो निकलवा पाया. मैं इसे अपना सौभाग्य मानता हूं दोस्तों कि आपके साथ मेरी फोटो आज निकली है.
A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, not just for these young champions, but for Indian football itself. TV9 Network's MD and CEO spoke about the driving force behind this initiative, a mission to nurture India's footballing future.
Those of you been wondering that why football? 9 months ago, when we initiated this national scouting program for young footballing talent, called the Hunt for India's Tigers and Tigresses, I drew my inspiration from Swami Vivekananda. He once famously said that you will be nearer to heaven through football than through the study of Gita. These 28 boys and girls who have been chosen to train in Austria and Germany will fly out day after. But today, these talented children got the opportunity of a lifetime to meet you, Prime Minister, sir, and seek your blessings. I have no doubt that these young tigers and tigresses, some of them, if not all of them, will eventually bring glory to our country.
From talent discovery to global recognition, News 9's Indian Tigers and Tigresses is setting the stage for the next generation of football icons. This is just the beginning. The journey to Austria, to the world stage, has officially begun.
Thank you very much.
All right, it's time for us to see a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with lots more on the other side. Stay with us.
This is India's #1 news network, and you're watching News 9. English news.
It's not the fiefdom of politicians. They owe it to the people. Matter is now more about faith of the millions of devotees than just political slugfest. Does that mean that I can't get a job in Chennai, although I may be best suited for that particular job? They have more civic sense, they have more of civility than all these men. My name is Sudha Sadanand. Welcome to the South Indian.